In the first part of this series, we noticed something unsettling. That some of the film's most beautiful images felt distant, like something was missing, even when everything looked right. So the question becomes, where does that feeling come from? And maybe more importantly, what changes when that feeling disappears? This is Beneath the Frame, where we take a closer look at how film creates deeper meaning. This is part 2 of our exploration of The Princess and the Frog, where we're shifting our focus from how the film frames desire to where those desires actually live. Because not all spaces in this film feel the same. Some feel warm, full, lived in. Others feel controlled, structured, strangely empty. And the difference isn't always obvious at first, because a space can look complete and still feel like it's missing something. So maybe the question isn't just, what does the dream look like, but what kind of space can actually hold it? Early in the film, we're shown a space that feels completely different from everything we explored before. Tiana's childhood home. It's not perfect. It's not symmetrical. It's not super carefully arranged. But it feels full. Warm light fills the room. Food is being made. People are moving, talking, laughing. And then that space expands out onto the porch, into the community, where people gather, not because they've been invited into something ideal, but because they're drawn there. This space isn't built around something being preserved. It's built around shared experience. And maybe that's the difference. It doesn't just look alive. It feels lived in. Later, we return to a space that should feel familiar. Tiana's room as an adult. It's clean, carefully arranged. Everything has its place. But something has changed. The space feels quieter, more contained, more singular. This is a space built for one person. Even the objects inside it, cookbooks, recipes, plans, all point in the same direction, toward a future that hasn't arrived yet. But a space like this can only hold so much, because the moment something changes, the moment something unplanned enters it, there's really nowhere for it to go. And eventually, something does enter. Something that doesn't fit. Something that can't be controlled. And the film moves somewhere completely different. The bayou. A space that is unpredictable, uneven, constantly shifting. Light breaks through in fragments. Paths aren't clear. Nothing is fully controlled. It's messy. and sometimes dangerous. But it's also the place where everything begins to change. Here, characters don't just move through space. They respond to it. They adapt. They struggle. They connect. Here, things don't go as planned. People change by necessity. What she's been building toward isn't something imagined anymore in this space. It's something that's being tested.
Thank you.
By the end of the film, we see a space that feels different. Tiana's palace. It's still beautiful, still structured, but that's not what stands out about it. What stands out is what's happening inside it. We enter this space through music, through Lewis, already part of something, already in rhythm. And then the space opens, people moving, laughing, people who have chosen to be there. Tiana moves through the space, but this time she meets people. A hand on a little girl's shoulder, a shared glance, shared moments. She lowers herself, not above, but with. Naveen participates, offers something of himself. And when everything lifts, it isn't one person above the rest. It's something moving between them. Even something that should disrupt the space now belongs within its rhythm. The dream hasn't just appeared. It's something that is now truly lived in, because it brings more than one person into it. Across the film, we move through all of these spaces. Some that look perfect, some that feel empty, some that are messy, unpredictable, even difficult. And slowly, something becomes clear. A dream can be imagined anywhere, but it can't live everywhere. Because a dream isn't complete when it becomes visible. It's complete when it becomes livable, when it can hold more than just the person who imagined it. So, when you think about the spaces in this film, which ones feel alive to you? And what is it about those spaces that makes them feel that way? In the final part of this series, we'll take a look at what these dreams ultimately become, and what gives them real value. Because even when a dream becomes something you can step into, that doesn't mean we fully understand what gives it meaning. Maybe the answer isn't just in what we're seeing, but in what's happening beneath the frame.